Did ancient Romans worship Jesus? Picture it like this. We're in ancient Rome, a huge city with lots of people hustling and bustling around. It's busy, noisy, and full of life. The Romans believed in many gods. They had gods for almost everything: love, gay, war, the sea, and even the harvest. These gods were like larger-than-life superheroes for them. They built big temples and had grand festivals to celebrate these gods. So, where does Jesus come into the picture? Well, Jesus was a man who lived a long time ago in a place called Judea, which was under Roman rule. He was a teacher, and many people listened to him talk about love, kindness, and treating others well. Some people called him the Messiah, which means someone special sent by God. But here's the thing. The Romans didn't see him as a god or worship him, at least not at first. In those times, new religions were not popular, especially ones that said their God was the only true God. Remember, the Romans liked having lots of gods. Christians, the followers of Jesus, said he was the only Son of God. That was quite a big deal and a bit too different for many Romans to accept. At first, being a Christian was hard and risky. Romans thought Christians were strange because they didn't take part in the usual Roman festivals or worship the Roman gods. Some even got into trouble for their beliefs, and the first Christians had to be very brave. But over time, things started to change. More and more people began to follow Jesus and his teachings. The message of kindness and love spread far and wide. Even some Romans began to take notice, especially as Christian communities grew in number. Fast forward a bit to the 4th century, and a very important Roman ruler named Constantine became the emperor. Constantine had a very special experience. He saw a sign in the sky that he believed was a message from the Christian God. After that, he decided to support Christianity. This was a huge moment. Under Constantine's rule, Christianity went from being a small, often persecuted group to a major religion in the Roman Empire. Constantine even made it legal to be a Christian. Churches were built, and people no longer had to hide their beliefs. So while the ancient Romans at first did not worship Jesus, over time, many began to appreciate and embrace his teachings. By the end of the 4th century, Christianity had become the official religion of the Roman Empire. This was a big change from the days when Romans had many gods. It showed how powerful and lasting the teachings of Jesus became. So, did ancient Romans ever worship Jesus? In the beginning, not quite. They had their own gods and ways of worship. But over time, Jesus' message of love and kindness won over many hearts. From a small, sometimes persecuted group, Christianity grew to be a major force in the Roman world. And there you have it. It's amazing how things can change over time, isn't it? From a few followers to a whole empire, the story of Jesus and the ancient Romans is a fascinating journey. Thanks for chatting with me about it.